The Sim World Racing Network presents the All-American Racing.
Good evening and welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, site of race number 9 of the 2024 All-American Racing League Cup Series. You're watching the Sim World Racing Network presentation of the All-American Racing League Cup Series. Tonight we're from Texas Motor Speedway for the Night Owl So's 225 here on the Sim World Racing Network. My name is Nathan Christensen. Thanks for joining us. Glad you could tune in tonight. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. And we are getting set to go for what should be an exciting 225-mile event. If we take a look here on the left-hand side of your screen, the practice running quickest laps in practice so far tonight. Alan Bledsoe leads the way with a 3:02.03, and not far behind him is the number 8 car, Dave Lerfano, in the 30.217. And then last week's winner, Brendan Mathia, in the number 99, he has a 30.224. And then Curtis S. in his number 54 is fourth with a 30.248, and Larry Stubblefield rounding out the top 5 tonight in the practice with about a minute left with a 30.252. So not that much separates these guys out there on the track, only about 1/10 of a second between first and seventh. And we get set for, like I said, race number 9 here tonight. Should be an exciting event. First trip to the Texas Motor Speedway on the season for the All-American Racing League Cup Series. Coming off of last week's event, seeing Brendan Mathia pick up the win from Martinsville last week. He was able to score the victory over over Kenneth Pack and Alan Bledsoe were the top 3 drivers. David Hara, Curtis S., Michael Kurds, Cameron Harris, Tommy Osborne, and Benjamin Campbell and Greg Robinson were the top 10 last week. Before we get going here for qualifying, we'll take a look at the championship results coming into this event. As you can see, it's been Larry Stubblefield on top of the board for another week, leading the way with 366 points over Brendan Mathia with 339. David Hara, a strong third-place performance in the point standing so far this year with 297. Right behind him is Dave Lerfano with 295, and Michael Kurz rounds out the top 5 in his number 41 with 293 points. So as it looks like the transition over to qualifying here, we're going to bring up our side-by-side scoring screen. So we'll keep an eye on all the players out on the track there on the left-hand side of your screen. And we have a few cars already on track, so let's see if we can see who's out there. So it looks like Tyrone Yo has just taken the green flag, and he is on track in his number 2 Ford out there. Lots of cars underway. Kyle Purcell in the 01 Kickstart Toyota is on track. We got Charlie Dickey joining us back again tonight in his number 37 on track. Curtis S. comes around to complete his first lap, and let's see where he clocks in. 3:047 for Curtis there. First lap. couple guys coming across. There's Kyle Purcell in his 0-1 jumping up to a 33.70. Leads the top of the charts right now. Another car across the line. Michael Kurds. So everyone's starting to qualify, get their laps on the board as we see the starting lineup jumble up as each car attempts their laps. And now we'll see the 54, Curtis S. cross around. He'll jump to the top with a 32.54. He bumps Purcell down to second. Stubblefield holding on to third. Mike Kurds in the 41 fourth. And currently Ken Peck in the sixth spot. As I say that, Riley Hoots completes his first lap, puts him at a 30.478. But now Larry Stubblefield jumps to the top of the board with a 31.83.
Mic off. Mic on.
So, a few cars still out on track. Let's see here. We're going to see if we can catch the tail end of Riley Hoots coming across the line. And his target number 91, he goes up to second. Jason Nelson in his auto serve 75. He jumps up to 13th on the board there, that time across the line. Kelly Thomas out on track now. He just started. He's working on his first of 2 laps. Dave Lorfano the third in his number 8 Sim World Racing Network Toyota. He is also on his first lap. Some other cars crossing the line, taking their first time. Thomas with a 37.43. Here comes Dave Lorfano. See if he can crack himself into the top 10. Lorfano's first lap outside the top 10 and 11th, the 35.79. So second lap out there, Greg Barnett also on his second lap as he comes out of turn number 4 down across the start finish line. See if he can jump his time up the charts to 15th. He does, up to 11th. Kelly Thomas moves up the board. He's up to 7th. Dave Lorfano out of turn number 4 completing his second qualifying lap, and he will score a time of 30.449. So that jumps him up into the top 10. Out on track right now is the 15 Chrome Sim World Racing Network number 15 of Dave Hillbilly Hara as he is working on his second lap. So currently sitting in 8th spot. See if he can better his time the second time around. 20 cars signed into the pit booth tonight to put on a show for you here from Texas Motor Speedway. Like I said, 225 miles, 150 laps is the distance as Hara crosses the line. He does not improve on his second time. So a couple cars still yet to qualify. Gregory Robinson in the number 3 Chevrolet and Cameron Harris in the number 27 Toyota still have not put a time on the board at this point, but they are probably running out of time. As you can see, only 15 seconds left here in qualifying from Texas. And it doesn't look like they will be able to take a time. So it looks like tonight's pole sitter will be the number 82 of Larry Stubblefield, timing in with a 30.183. Behind him in second, starting on his outside, will be Riley Hoots in the number 91. And just like that, qualifying has come to a completion as the field is now set and we get set to go. We will bring you the starting lineup here momentarily.
Mic off. Mic on.
As the field forms up on pit lane, we are getting set to go for the Night Owl So's 225 at Texas Motor Speedway. Take a look here at the weather. We got clear skies with 81 Fahrenheit degree temperature, 21% humidity, and a wind gusting up to a total of 8 miles per hour. As the final cars are seen gridding there on pit road. Good field of cars. Like I said, 20 cars will start tonight's event. 19th Cameron Harris and 20th Gregory Robinson not turning a time in qualifying, so they will start at the back of the field. As we just have to wait about 30 more seconds before we set the field rolling. Again, thanks for joining us here on Tuesday night, March 26, 2024, round number 4 of the 2024 season. Lots of great competitors in our field. Just to kind of give you a quick recap of what we've seen so far up to this point, we've had a couple, 3 drivers who have won 2 times each, and a couple of single win drivers. So as we get set to go and roll off of pit road here, we will show you the starting lineup. In third, Curtis S. in his 54, and Brandon Mathia. Inside row 3 is Alan Bledsoe. Outside row 3 is Kyle Purcell. Kelly Thomas will start his number 28 in 7th. Dave Hara in the 15 will start 8th. Michael Kurtz in his number 41 will start 9th. Outside him, Kenneth Pack in his 16. Dave Lurfano III will start from the 11th position, and Charlie Dickey in his number 37 will start 12th. Greg Barnett in a 38 will start 13th. Chad Snyder in his number 26 will start 14th. Tommy Osborne will start 15th in his number 1. Michael Boone outside him in the number 5. Tyrone Yo Jr. in his number 2 will start in the 17th spot. James Nelson outside him in the 75. Cameron Harris in 19th, and Gregory Robinson in 20th will be your starting lineup. As the field gets side by side, they roll into turns 3 and 4, looking for the green flag. This time, out of turn number 4, the field will be in the control of the 82 car, Larry Stubblefield. He's the one with the power. 91 of Riley Hoots, 54 of Curtis S., 99 of Brendan Mathia. As they roll into the Geico restart zone here, we will get a great shot of them as they roll through the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out, and we are racing from Texas. Side by side through turns 1 and 2, 2-3 rows deep, but up front it's the 82 and the 91 battling it out door to door as they head down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4, still side by side. Oh, little bobble out of the 91. That opens the door for the 82 to pull away and drive to the lead as they cross the start-finish line to complete lap number 1. So we got some good battles here, 2-3 wide. Back in the field a little bit here as guys try to find their spot, find some rhythm, get this race going early. Curtis S. inside the 99 of Brandon Mathia, followed closely by Riley Hoots, who's down about 2 spots after the original start. Right on board Riley Hoots' target number 91 as they head down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4. Way off of turn 4. Still up front, Larry Stubblefield continues to lead the way. Over Brendan Mathia, now who has getting passed on the inside by the number 54 of OSS as he looks to get that passed on. He's able to make it work. Pulls back up in front of the 91 on corner exit, or 99 on corner exit as the 91 slides up there into third, fourth, and behind him. Rise though on Hillbilly Dave Hare and that chromed out number 15 Sim World Racing Networks machine as they head down across the start finish line. Single file for most of the way through the field as they cross the line back down into turn number 1. Alan Bledsoe trying to make a move on the inside of the tries to make a move on the outside of the 99. Nothing really doing there, but we got a battle side by side down the front straightaway. Bledsoe on the inside, Boots on the outside as they work their way back down into turn number 1. 5 laps into this off front. It's been all the 90 or the 82 car. Larry Stubblefield leading the way there as we got some good side-by-side action now on the back straightaway. To cross the start-finish line. Up on board the 401 of Kyle Purcell from his roof cam, watching these guys out front of him battle it out. As the 15 slots up in front of him off a corner entry, but the battle, the momentum carries the 01 back to the outside as he looks to put the 15 back behind him. He does so on the back straightaway, but that doesn't deter the 15. He drives it back down to the inside, not able to keep it stuck on the bottom, so Kyle will be able to pull away. Looks like the 16 back there got into the wall a little bit. But Dave Hare still right there on the back bumper of that 01 Mountain Dew kick-starting machine. And in front of Kyle, nowhere to go as they are too wide off of turn 4, but Kyle looks to the outside of the number 91. Looking back off the backlit spoiler of the 91, the 42 of Bledsoe, battling it out with the 01 of Purcell. This time off of turn 4, across the line. 8 laps. Looks like Larry Stubblefield has had an issue, possibly. As both Larry and Tommy Osborne are on the pits. Oh, Bledsoe's around. Yellow is out. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow is out. So it looked like the 42 of Bledsoe lost it going down the back straighter. Not exactly sure what happened, but we're going to see if we can find a replay here for you. 1 second. So it looks like the 42 came up the track, got into the 01, and then spun back across. Made a brief contact with the 15. Didn't hit any walls, but still a couple cars involved in that. We'll take a look here. Follow the 01 here as he comes off. The 42 pushes up, goes across the nose of the 01, slaps the wall, comes back down. A little bit of contact with the 15, but I don't think any damage was done to him. We'll check the replay from one more angle here. See if, yeah, a little bit of contact there with Dave Hare, but able to avoid major catastrophe. So a couple cars involved there on lap number 10 as the caution came out on number 9. You see the pits open up this time by, and the field will head down pit road. So I'm wondering if Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne were trying to take advantage of pitting a little bit early. 45 laps is the stage distance, so that means the completion of lap 45, the green and white checkered would have come out. There you see a battle off of pit road. Looks like the 01 might have got the 42 or the 91 at the line, but here comes the rest of the field off of pits. So a couple cars didn't go into the pits, 3 cars actually. We have the 99 of Brendan Mathia, the 91 of Riley Hoots, and the 37 of Charlie Dickey. Also looks like the 82 of Larry Stubblefield did get the lucky dog, possibly on that caution, as he would have been the first car a lap down, with him and the 1 car being down a lap after their early pit stop. Just a little bit of unfortunate timing on that one. They pitted just as the caution came out, so obviously not ideal, not what you want to see, but luckily for the 82, he's able to get back on the lead lap. I don't know if he took a wave around or if he was the lucky dog. I guess time will tell here. We'll see if he drops to the back here on this one. So as we continue around under caution, looks like the one will drop to the back, being a lap car here. The only car one lap down at this point. But up front is the number 99 of Brandon Mathia. He will show the way on this restart, be the control car. Behind him is the number 91. And then it'll be Charlie Dickey, and his 37 will be third, when we go back to green. So 139 laps remain. Hopefully we'll see the white flag displayed this time out of turn number 4, and we'll be able to get the field doubled up coming back to green next time. Well, we'll see what happens here as they cross the line. Hopefully the lights on the pace car will be extinguished as they come back across the line. And they are. Looks like the caution lights go out. That means we are going to come back around to the green flag next time out of turn number 4. So the field sets itself up 2 by 2, 10 rows deep. On the front row, Brendan Mathia and Riley Hoots. Outside him on that front row, Charlie Dickey and Larry Stubblefield, row 2. Kyle Purcell and Curtis S. make up row number 3. Row 4 is Kelly Thomas and Dave Hara. Chad Snyder and Dave Lafano make up row 5. Gregory Robinson, Greg Barnett, James Nelson, Kenneth Pack, and Alan Bledsoe make up the top 10 through 15. And then you got Tyrone Yo, Cam Harris, Michael Boone, Michael Kurtz, and Tommy Osborne. Currently running 1 lap down. As the pace car leads the way off of turn number 4, we get set to come back to the green flag. This time, Brendan Mathia will be the control car out of turn number 4. He will drop the hammer when he feels the need arises once the field reaches the Geico restart zone. Here they come off of turn 4 into the restart zone. And Brendan is on the hammer, and the green flag is back out, and we are racing at Texas. The cars roll through turn 1 and 2. 99 gets the jump from the inside spot, and he continues to lead the way here down the back straightaway. Looks like Larry Stubblefield able to get from 4th up into 3rd around Charlie Dickey. They are 2 wide behind him, battling for 5th. You have Kyle Purcell and Curtis S. This time off of turn 4, it's still Brendan Mathia, Larry Stubblefield looking to make a move on the outside of the 91 car as they exit turn number 3. 2 down the back straightaway. Stubblefield's got the advantage, uses the high line and the momentum in his Night Owl So's 82 to get up in the second. Let's see if he's got anything now for the driver of the number 99. Work their way off at turn number 4. Back across, down to the stripe they come. Complete lap number 15. Back in the pack, Larry Hudson was in the 3rd, but he's under attack from the 54 of Curtis S. He looks to make a move on the inside. Nothing happening that time, but still falls back in the line. Behind him, he's got the 0-1 start machine of Kyle Purcell and Dave Hara and his 15 Camaro behind him. David Lafano, 2-time Super Speedway winner on the season, is right now running in 7th. Right behind him, Phoenix winner in the 28 Havilland machine, Kelly Thomas. Charlie Dickey is headed the wrong way, unfortunately, at this point in the race. After not pitting and restarting in 3rd, he is back to about 9th right now. Looking to make a move on him is Chad Snyder in that number 26 Rebellion Graphics machine. Down the back straightaway they go. Let's see if he can make a move on him this time. But up front, we missed the pass for lead. I apologize for that, but Curtis S was able to get by, not Curtis S, Larry Stubblefield was able to get by for P1. Let's see if we can take a view of the replay. Here they go down the back straightaway. Using that top side momentum, he's able to power his way around the top and keep the pedal to the metal through turns 3 and 4 and get that pass done. Drop down in front of Brennan, and he is your new race leader. But we jump back on board with the 26 as he's still chasing down, excuse me, the 37, but he's got company on his inside as Alan Bledsoe passes him, and he takes over the 10th spot. That leaves Chad back at 11th, fighting off Greg Barnett in his number 38. As they work their way through turns 1 and 2 again, you can see Chad close in a little bit, but Bledsoe's keeps the momentum up and uses that to take off down the back straightaway. As we take a look a little further back, we're going to have a battle here for 11, 12, 13, 14. Throw a blanket over these guys. You got Chad Snyder in the 26 to 38. Speed Society 38 of Greg Barnett. The 16 of Ken Peck, and inside him, looking to make a spot up, is the number 3 of Gregory Robinson. So this time through turns 1 and 2, looks like Greg Barnett's got to the inside of the 26. See if he can make the pass this time down the back straightaway. Still nothing doing as now Charlie Dickey's back in the picture as they've close to his back bumper. Greg Barnett uses the bottom to roll underneath the 26. He's going to bring the 16 through with him, and hopefully Chad can shut the door before the 3 gets a shot. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, as it looks like the 3 is also going to make his way past. So is this. Looks like Chad is definitely off the pace here, letting people go by. Not sure if something's wrong with the car, but definitely not putting up much of a fight in that battle, as he is dropping now back to 8th place. But we'll keep an eye on this battle here in the middle of the pack. There's Kenneth Pack, last week's 2nd place finisher, right now riding in the 12th spot. There you can see, looking back in the Night Owl Series roof cam, back to the number 3 machine, the Chevrolet Camaro, driven by Gregory Robinson, as he looks to make a move to the inside. Can't quite get it done yet, but they are almost side to side down the back straightaway. But up front, we'll take it low, hop in here, take a ride with Larry Stubblefield as he continues to lead the way here. After his early pit stop, I was able to stay on the lead lap and get back, started 4th, and now he's back up into the leader's position here as we work lap number 22. Sorry, we work lap 23. Battle on for 2nd, possibly, as Brendan Mathia tries to fend off the 54 of Curtis S. Down to 3 and 4. Bottom line seems to be the productive fastway so far this race through turns 3 and 4. On board here with the number 54 McDonald's machine, looks to try to get underneath the 99. Can he make the pass work? They're side by side through the corner. Pushes up a little. I don't know if they made any contact, but definitely caused the 99 to shove up the track a little. That opened the door now for the 01 to go by. So 2 for 1 there, unfortunately. The wrong way for the 99 there, as both Curtis and Kyle Purcell get by. Now the 99 will regroup and try to get back to the bottom to fend off the 15, as he is the next car to attack this number 99. Keep in mind, 99, no tires and no pit stop that first time by. I'm not sure if anyone took tires, to be honest. Lots of quick pit stops, so maybe not many tires being taken, but the 99 and the 91 and the 37 did not stop yet in this one. We'll see if they have to stop prior to the end of stage number 1 here as we work lap number 26. As there's a battle here on track for 5th now, as Riley Hootson is number 91, looks to the outside of the 15 car. Nothing quite happening yet off of turn number 2. 15 will push back up and block that lane. Now he looks to make move on the outside of the 19. Now he dives to the bottom for a crossover move going into turn number 2. As they go side by side, the 15 and the 99. 15's got the momentum, so able to make the pass. 99 almost gets up into the side. 91 almost gets up into the side of the 99, able to keep it down. But now he goes side by side, and it looks like Brendan's going to be in a bad spot here in the entry of turn 1. The bottom has always seemed to be the fastest around Texas. This new layout of Texas, but the top has a lot of momentum, as you can see right there. The 99 able to pull back in front of the 91 as they head down into turn number 3. through turns 3 and 4. Most of the field still single file. Some good racing as they cross the line. Larry Stubblefield first. Ooh, looks like a car, the 01, out into the outside wall there. Shouldn't be too much damage, but definitely some dust from the contact there as the 15 makes the move on the inside. See if he can get it done on corner exit. Not able to quite get it done, so they're trying to tuck back in line as they go down to turn number 3. The battle's still on, though, for the 4th and 5th and 6th spot as the 99 and the 91 break through the door. They turns 3 and 4. Back down the front straightaway they come, but don't look, and I hope they don't look in the rear view mirror like the number 8 of Larry. Dave Lafano right there knocking on the back bumper. Dave Lafano goes to the middle high groove off of turn number 2. Nothing shaking quite yet. The two of them in front of him get back to single file, but Dave still got a good run going here as he looks to try to get by the 91. All the cars trying to stick that left side tire right on that apron as they roll through turns 3 and 4. That seems to still be the quick way around. As we hop on the spoiler, rear view spoiler camera, the number 15 car here, you can definitely see the different lines developing in turn 1. Kind of a handful of things. Everyone's trying to make it work for what they feel comfortable doing. With that in mind, though, back up front, it's been all Larry Stubblefield since he rolled around the 99 to take back to the top spot, so he continues to lead, leading by about 1.25 seconds right now over his closest competitor, Curtis S. So there you see the difference as they make their way on lap number completed 30 of 150 here. 225 miles of action here from the SimWorld Racing Network broadcast booth. My name is Nathan Christensen. Thanks so much for joining us here on a Tuesday night for the All-American Racing League Cup Series. We'll take a quick gander here through the field as we continue this green flag run. So like I said, Larry Stubblefield up front continues to lead the way in his number 82. And then we jump back and we take a look here at the number 54 McDonald's car of Curtis S. currently running in second. Kyle Purcell and his Mountain Dew Kickstart Toyota running in third there off of turn number 2. Dave Hare holding on to that 4th spot in the SimWorld Racing Network number 15 Chrome Machine. Brendan Mathia, last week's winner at Martinsville, and in that number 99 machine, roll off of turn number 4 here as they come back down across the line to complete lap number 42. Alan Bledsoe in his ATD Camaro running currently in 6th spot. And then we have the target machine of Riley Hoops, 91 car running in 7th. Behind him is Dave Lafano. 2 wins on the year for Dave at Daytona and at Atlanta, the 2 super speedways to start the season. Dave was successful in victory in both those. Behind him running 9th is the 28 Haviland throwback kind of paint job machine in his Ford. Kelly Thomas, winner at Phoenix on a last lap, last corner pass to pick up that victory. Behind him is the Speed Society, number 38, Greg Barnett in that machine, that Camaro entering turn number 1. Member of the QFRL League and here in the AARL. Behind him is the 27 Columbia machine, that's Cam Harris. Had a great run on the trucks this couple weeks ago. And he is showing his strength here in his number 27 Toyota. Text behind him is the number 5 Night Owl Sows. Michael Boone driving that car. He is out of Texas. So a home race for Michael here tonight from the Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth. Okay, take one more look back here at the number 13th running, sorry, not the number 13, the 13th running number 3 HuckGear.com Chevrolet of Greg Robinson. And behind him, last week's second place finisher in his number 16 Prisma Health machine, that is Kenneth Peck. Chad Snyder rode on board with him earlier in this one, the Rebellion Graphics. Number 26, sharp-looking ride for Chad Snyder, hoping for a good finish here tonight, currently running in 15th. The Auto Serve, number 75 Ford of QFRL League owner, James Nelson, running currently in 16th. And we got Tyrone Yo in his Apex Global Campbell Chains and Fitting, number 2 Ford there, running in 17th. Then we got the 41, Michael Kurtz, the butt kicker Moses sponsored machine, running in 19th. Then we have Charlie Dickey in his number 37, Sons Automotive Group G Tech machine, running currently in 19th. And then running one lap down, unfortunately, at this point in the race, after an early pit stop, is the Tommy Osborne Chevrolet, also sponsored by tonight's race sponsor, Night Owl Souls. So that's the run through the field, but back up front, as you can see, nothing has changed on the scoring pylon. There's the distance between first and second as Larry Stubblefield continues to lead the race. It's off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway to complete lap number 37. So far here, a nice clean run after an early caution in this one, as see Larry lead already to this point. He has led a quite significant amount of the laps. Can't tell you how many exactly right now, but he definitely has the most so far. Looks like there was a bit of an incident there a couple laps ago. Some cars, looks like some cars just getting into the infield grass. Oh yeah, there Michael Boone cuts his wheels off. He got a little loose, but able to keep going. Another car here earlier in the run also. Oh, the 41 gets really loose and slides it through the grass, able to hold on back onto the infield, bounce it through the grass, and it keeps it under control and out of everyone's way. So no harm, no foul for those guys. Just a little bit of off-road adventure, I guess, so far. But we continue to see Larry Stubblefield lead the way here as he works himself off of turn number 4. Or turn 2, sorry. Take a look further back. We may have a battle for third. Looks like Kyle Purcell is going to get a pass by Alan Bledsoe. That time off for turn 4. Let's see if we can get a better look at it here. As he just got a good run to the bottom. Kyle kind of stayed to the top, opening door for the 42 to make that pass off of turn 4 and slip up into that third place. Another pass a little further back. It looks like James Nelson's on the move as he's passed 2 cars in the last lap and a half. This is his most recent pass as the top seems to be getting dialed in a little. He's able to go around the outside of Kelly Thomas to put himself up in the 13th. Battle still on for third. Haven't been able to open up any gap over the 0-1. Has the 42, so they continue to run. Nose to tail out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Taking the on board number 15 machine as he watches out in front as these 2 cars battle. Continue to battle as we got some more passing going on there, I think, as it looks like Riley Coots has lost a couple spots. As we get close to the end of stage number 1, the pit road has closed. 2 laps to go before the end of the stage, so we're getting close here to the end of this one, end of stage number 1, and the points paying window is about to be open as we are on the last lap of stage number 1. So it's been all Larry all the time here as he works his way off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Has a 2.45 second lead this time as he enters turn 3. Should be able to bring this home in one piece from here. Comes out of turn number 4 down across the line. We should see the checkered flag displayed approximately when the 5th place car crosses the finish line, that being the Harris machine, and here he comes. There it is. Caution is out at the completion of stage number 1. Only our second caution of the night, but that puts puts an end to stage number 1 here from Fort Worth, Texas on the Texas Motor Speedway. The Night Owl shows 225 on the Sim World Racing Network. Larry Stubblefield, Curtis S., Alan Bledsoe, Kyle Purcell, Cameron Harris, Dave Hare, Dave Lafano, Greg Robinson, Michael Boone, Greg Barnett, all able to secure stage points and stage number 1. So as we get set to have these cars head down pit road, looks like the 99 of Brendan Mathia, he headed down pit road early. He might have been out of gas. Similar to the 91, had to come down pit road early. Same with the 37. So those cars did not pit there under the first caution, and looks like they're going to have to come down pit road early, take a pitting under while the pits are closed penalty, unfortunately, as the 99, there you go, see the car get jacked up on the right side as get some fresh new rubber on that thing and fill the tank back up to 60% fuel. But as I say that, here comes the rest of the field as pit lane is about to get busy, as whole field, everyone else outside of Charlie Dickey, will make their way down pit road to get their service. Hopefully everyone will pick up 4 fresh Goodyear tires and a couple cans of racing fuel. So everyone finding their pit box. So tight battle off of the end of pit road. As looks like Stubblefield was able to win the battle off of pit road over Curtis, then Allen, and then Cameron. So some good stops there for those guys. See if we can get some pit stop times in the top 5 in a couple seconds here when it works itself back out. But just like that, as you can see, Mathia, Brendan Lang over to the inside. He will have to drop to the back for pitting too early. And that's the penalty for that one. So him and Riley Hoots will have to go to the back. Both of them. Oh, and it looks like the 27 is headed to the back. So maybe he got a speeding penalty on that caution. He looked pretty quick on pit entrance, and I guess that kind of makes sense. If you're speeding, you're going to look faster than everyone. But these guys he'll drop to the back, but that'll put the field back in the hands of the number 82 car. Looks like the 37 of Charlie Dickey will take a wave around to get himself one of his 2 laps back here as we get set to go. So we still work down the back straightaway under caution. Should be coming around hopefully to get the white flag as we will get set to start stage number 2. Stage number 2 will run till the completion of lap number 91. Pit lane will close 2 laps prior to that stage ending. And we will throw the caution on the 5th place car as they cross the line. So hopefully we can see the field double up this time by. There's the running order on the left as these guys jockey around here, try to get the heat back in their tires, make sure that everything's where it should be, how it needs to be for this restart. So there you go, the 37 will take off. He will join the back of the pack. They will double up behind the official pace truck of iRacing. And we get set to get back going. Looks like a few guys headed down pit road there. Maybe to top the tank off so they don't run into that same problem. Obviously with this run starting on lap number 50, they won't have to, or sorry, yeah, on lap 51, they won't have to do as many laps this stage as the opening stage, just because it starts starts after the caution. So hopefully these guys are thinking maybe they can get enough fuel in there to make it without having to make a pit stop, but we'll find out. As currently, 2 cars are 1 lap down, showing in 19th and 20th. That's Riley Hoots and Shirley Dickey, both having to make pit stops at the end of that stage. Charlie made it before the yellow came out, and then the 91 made it under caution, but before pit road opened. So that's both why both of those guys are at the back, 1 lap down. Super long inside line as all those cars pitted last and have to join the pitted late and have to join the tail end of the longest line. But as the field rolls through turn number 4, they get set to hit the Geico restart zone. We'll switch to the Geico restart zone camera. Green flag is out, and we are back racing from Texas. Car 2 may have gotten to the outside wall there off the quarter. Actually wasn't really able to see who it was. I definitely saw a bunch of dust click up. But we're right back to where we left off with the 82 Night Owl Solis Camaro leading the way with the 42 of Alan Bledsoe, and now Curtis S. in his 54 looking to make a move on the inside. Nothing happening that time. He'll drop back in the line as they head down the back straightaway. 2 wide a little further back with James Nelson and Michael Boone as they go 2 wide into the turn. Forward on the outside, the Night Owl So Speed Society 5 on the inside as they race down the front straightaway. Starting to get through one, he's still side by side. 2 different lines there as the 75 is getting all he can running that rim. But it looks like the 5 is going to be able to slip back up in front of him. Not quite clear as he has to cut it back down to the left. This time he's able to clear the 75, and he gets back in front of him as they work their way off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Looks like we have a car on pit road. Kyle Purcell hits down pit road here on number 53. But we still got a great battle now. It looks like Cameron Harris, after having to go to the back on that one, is looking to make a move now to the inside of the 75 on the corner entry of turn number 3. Side by side makes quick work of that as he just makes the 75 look like he's tied to a pole off of the corner, and he's able to secure that spot into 27 and moves up into 7. Their way back down the front straightaway into turn 1 and 2 before the 27 now has his sights set on that number 5 Night Owl So Speed Society Camaro in front of him. Up front though, looking back at his second place car, riding on board Larry Stubblefield as he still continues to lead here on lap number 55, down across the line that time to complete the 55th circuit. There's a look back at the 54 who's trying to battle with the 42. These guys, the first 3 cars have definitely opened up a bit of a gap over 4th place. Almost 2.5 seconds these 3 have been able to open up. Not exactly sure what happened to slow the rest of the field down, but they are definitely have a substantial lead early in the run as they look to click off some laps here and keep this race clean and green. See a little back is the 4th place car. First one in that second group of cars is the number 15 of Dave Heron. It looks like, as I say that, the 27 was able to make a move and get by the 5 of Michael Boone's now. Cameron Harris, after going to the back on that last restart, he is up into 6th. Strong competitor on a regular basis the past few years with the All-American Racing League is Cam Harris. He's been with us for quite a few years, as he looks now to pull up on the back bumper the 15, but the 3 looks to the outside. We're going to have a tight battle here down in turn number 3. The 3 goes to the top, 15 down to the bottom, 27 kind of holds the white line. See if he can use that to get the other 3. Not able to do it quite yet as they come off of turn 4, side by side. Across the line, still side by side. Not a lot of room there as they battle off into 1. This is going to give the 27 the advantage, and it's going to kind of leave the 3 car up a lane. He may not want to be up there, but he's able to make it work as he is able to hold on to that 6th spot and now looks to chase back down Cam Harris into turn number 3. Most of the field work in the bottom here is looks like the gear.com car looks to make a move back under that number 27 as they head on down into turn number 1 and 2. Back around. No, but he has to cross it hard to the left as he gets back under the 3 as they work down into turn number 3. This time they come out of turn number 4. Back down across the start finish line. Great battle still going on here for the 7th and 6th and 7th spot between, 5th and 6th between the 27 Harris and the 3 of Robinson. This time again the 27 gets a great run on the bottom. The 3 kind of has to be stuck using that second lane as they come off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. There they are, nose to tail as they continue to battle. Looks like Boone's going to the inside of the 3 cars. The 3 and the 27 and the 5 all make it to the inside of the 15. Not exactly sure what happened there to Hillbilly Hair, but definitely not a good corner for him. He gave up 3 spots that time between 3 and 4. But able to shut the door and get back down to the bottom. As you see this there, it opens it back up to the 75. He's been making his hay on the top, but seems to be having the bottom work right now as the 91. Riley Hooch looks to the inside of the 75. 75, not for position, but a lap down there for that 91 car as he is able to pass another car here. Like I said, not for position, but able to get by the 75. Now he looks to, so that looks to make a move on the outside of the 50, but nothing doing quite yet. But now Chad Snyder on the attack, looking to the inside in his Rebellion Graphics Toyota. The 75 auto serve Ford. 2 turns 3 and 4. There's the 99. He's right in this one too. The 8, the 16, and the 41 all here. A lot of great battling all over here in this middle part of the pack. From anywhere from 7th to 12th right there, as one camera shot can show them all as they head out of turn number 2. On the back straightaway. So now they also file in the single file line and then fan out on corner. They all have room for down around the bottom in 3 and 4. It's definitely been the fast way so far tonight and was in the truck race on Sunday. Looks like Cam Harris has been able to make it up into the top 4. He's now the first car that's got first car in that second group of cars is running about 4.5 seconds back behind the lead 3 as he is looking to hold off the 3. But as I say that, the number 3 looks to the inside as he makes that pass going into turn number 3. So swap there for 4th and 5th as Gregory Robinson takes over 4th, dropping Cam Harris back to 5th. Further back, Cam Harris still able to hold on to the 7th spot as he's now looking to keep the 26 in his rear view mirror. Off of the turn to number 2, the 26 is followed by the 38, or sorry, the 99 and the Thea, and then the 8 and the 16 now are both got by the 75 Nelson machine as they enter turn number 3. Side by side, off of turn number 4. The 41 looks to make that move, so Can't get it done at that. Not quite clear at the line. He does nose ahead, but see if he can make the bottom mark here in 1 and 2 and make that pass official and slide up in front off a corner exit. Not able to do this. He slips up into the middle of the corner. It's loose off of the corner, and that lets the 75 get the power down and hold on to at least a side-by-side battle down into turn 3. There they are, side by side, going through turns 3. Off of turn number 4. Back down across the line, see if Kurtz can hold that spot. And he does. But as I say that, Nelson noses out back ahead on the entry of turn number 1. Great side-by-side battle going on here for a couple laps now. The momentum of the 75 able to carry him around the top. Will the 41 drop in behind him? Or will he try to attack on the corner entry? Passing out offensive and use the middle line as the 28 of Thomas hits the Nothing happening there as the 41's able to get back down and shut the door. But back up front, we put our eyes on the number 82, 54, and 42 as they head down the back straightaway as the top 3 cars. There's the distance back to the 3rd place runner. For the 4th place runner, Greg Robinson, you saw there on the track down the back straightaway. But the 82 will continue to lead as they come around and cross the start-finish line. Back down into 1 and 2. There you see Greg Robinson in 4th and Cam Harris. Off of turn number 4, we see these guys still battling it out. Not really too competitive, just kind of running off the laps as we complete lap number 70 of this one. So we have 80 laps to go. Getting close to the halfway point, and Larry Stubblefield's headed down pit road. So looks like they won't be able to make the full fuel run. As you saw, the 82 head down pit road. Now the 3 jumps on pit road. So 2 cars starting the pit train. As you can see them right there on pit road, getting set to go. But up front, that leaves us with the 54, now the race leader over the 42, and then Cameron Harris, Mike Boone, Dave Hare, now your top 5. So we'll keep an eye on pit road as this should open up the pit stop game as we will start to see more cars pitting, I would assume, here in this one. So like I said, Stubblefield and Greg Robinson both exiting pit lane. Looks like fuel only for those guys, 6.1 second stops. So now James Nelson and Tommy Osborne hit pit road. Back up front though, it's still the 54 and the 42 leading the way. Yeah, there they are, a couple more cars on pit road, but the leaders still have not come back down pit road as they continue down across the line, that time completing lap number 73. Continue to lead here as they are pushing this field probably as long as they can, maybe hoping for a caution to see how it plays out, but they continue to battle side by side. So Nelson looks like he took 4 tires, a 14.7 for him, and a 9.5 second stop for 7.9 second stop for Osborne, which leads me to believe fuel only for the number 1 machine. Again, no pit road takers that time in the lead too. We'll jump back to see how Michael Boone makes out. Nothing coming for him yet. He's got the 91 on his back bumper again. 1 lap down, but Chad Snyder hits pit road this time on lap number 74. Strong run here early for Michael Boone up into the 3rd spot. Still has to make a pit stop this stage, so does the 27, 15, and 99. This time into corners 3 and 4. We'll see if we have any more pit road takers. None of those, nothing in that group has slowed down. No one behind them has come quite yet. Chad Snyder, an 8-second pit stop there on the bottom of your screen. So it looks like he took fuel only. He's back underway and back on the track. As we work ever so closer to the stage number 2 completion of lap number 90, the caution flag will be displayed and we will score the field as they run. Top 10 will receive points. First to the 10th, second to the 9th, all the way down to the 10th place runner, finishing with 1 point. But up front, it continues to be the 54 and the 42. Still, neither of them have come down pit road as Dave Hara heads down pit road. Nope, sorry, that is Cam Harris on pit road. I mixed up my HAR drivers. Cam Harris from his 4th running position down pit road. The leaders coming out of turn number 4. See if this time they make it to pits. Nope, they are continuing just the way they want. Out front of the field. There you can see the gap between first, second, and there is... Oh, that's not third. There is third coming there into your screen. Dave Hara now running in third spot in his 15 Sim World Racing Network machine, followed closely by the 99 of Brandon Mathia and the 5 of Michael Boone's. Lost a couple spots here. Going on late in the run, he's got a little battle with Riley Hoots going, who is 1 lap down, keep in mind. So not battling for position, just battling to stay on track and get as many laps in here as he can for this one. But they come back down the front straightaway. We are getting closer and closer to that stage 2 break, about 11 laps away at this point. Up front continues to be the 54 of McDonald's machine. Makes me want to get some Frenchness, that's for sure. Of Curtis S. leading the way over Alan Bledsoe, and then Dave Hara, like I mentioned, way back there. He is 7.5 seconds behind the second place car, so big opening gap. Got that gap really open there. Those first 2 cars are able to pull away from the pack on that last restart, so we'll see how that shakes out here as we will continue to work here through pit stops. So there you see pretty much all the cars who have pitted are 1 lap down on your screen. So everyone first to 12th or first to 11th has yet to pit in this stage of the race. But Bledsoe is currently still running in second. He's dropped off the back of the 54. He's back to about 1.7 seconds. There you can see Larry Stubblefield. First car 1 lap down. He's just 2 cars behind the leader at this point. So he should, if these guys have to pit here before the completion of the second stage, that should put Larry back in control of this race, being the fact that he is already caught back up to them. Being at 1 lap down, he should be able to get himself back on the lead lap once they pit. We'll see how long that takes though, but Curtis is still out there continuing his torrid pace. Been out there 34 laps this stint. Ran 37 last time. Let's see, we'll take a look at the top 8. So everyone kind of has yet to pit. Let's see here. How do I say? 11 drivers. Let's put all 11 up there. So there's your 11 drivers that have yet to pit. Obviously, we know that 46 laps, that first stage for stint for Brendan Mathia was pretty much the extent of what you can get out of a full run of fuel. You can see a couple guys there. Rafano. Oh, as I say that, the 54 heads down pit road, and we have more pit stops here coming up. See if anyone else joins them on pit road. Not that time by, that's for sure, as Bledsoe, Hara, Mathia, Pack, Boone, Thomas, Rafano all go by the 54 heading down pit road. So now out front we have the 42 of Alan Bledsoe, who's now getting passed for his lap. Sorry, the 82 is now passing the 42. Get his back on the lead lap there. And he's still sitting currently in 12th spot, but he should be on the lead lap. As now the 54, he has gone down 1 lap as he is now running in 12th spot after pitting. So we'll see how far these guys can run out, but we have 2 more cars on pit road. Looks like the Boone machine and the Charles Dickey machine both on pit road. See how long their pit stops last. Tell you if they took tires or tires only, or if they took tires or fuel only. So it looks like Boone got his service done in a 9.3. That's probably fuel only at this point as he returns to the track, and we keep our eye back up front on the Bledsoe number 42. Down the back straightaway, seeing if he can string this out to make it all the way to the end of stage number 2. We work lap number 85, so just as it comes around to complete lap 86, about 4 laps to go, approximately, before the stage ends, and we'll see who can make it, if anyone. Like I said, if you look there in the middle part, a couple of those guys, Lorfano has a little bubble in there in between his 2 stages, and so does Barnett, and so does Joe. So they all came down and topped off before the start of that last green flag run. See if that is enough to help them out to get to the end of the stage on this one, and trap some guys a lap down. Oh, Charlie Dickey back down pit road. Looks like he might have been caught speeding. Unfortunately, he's got a black flag. Looks like speeding for Charlie Dickey. But back up front, it continues to be Alan Bledsoe, who's now being chased down by the number 54 car, looking to get his lap back. Currently running in 11th is Curtis S., as he is trying to get that lap back here. If not, he'll be the first car 1 lap down, but he should have no problem, I would think, getting by this 42, who I'm assuming is kind of probably in fuel saving mode, and that could be why all these cars are so far behind the leader, right? Just having to save some fuel, and I think they're going to try to do that. So the 91 lap down, but the 99 and the 15 are second and third at this point. The 75, he is already pitted, so he's just out there in the field looking to make up as much ground as he can. So back across the line, working on lap number 89. Or 89 laps complete, working on lap number 90. We should see, I think, the caution flag be displayed this time out of turn. This time, when the 5th place runner crosses the start-finish line, that being Kelly Thomas. So we'll keep an eye on that as Bledsoe continues to work his way back down across the line. This should be the completion of lap number 90, so we'll keep an eye out for the Thomas machine as he comes across. And we should be under caution. There it is. The caution flag is displayed, the green and white checkered that is. That displays the end of this stage. We are under caution at the completion of stage number 2 of this one. Alan Bledsoe, Brandon Mathia, Dave Hara, Kenneth Pack, Kelly Thomas, Dave Lafano, Greg Barnett, Michael Kurtz, Tyrone Yo, and Larry Stubblefield able to sneak back into that 10th running spot. He will be able to score some points. Looks like Dave Hara has had to come down pit road. He might have been out of fuel as he comes down pit road. So let's see if everyone, I guess we got to make sure everyone can make it back around, right? That was, pits were closed that time by, but they should be opening this time as the field catches back up to the pace car. So that's going to open the pits up. I guess we're going to see here who does what, in the sense of whether these guys who have already pitted stay out and take a wave around, or if some of them come in and get more fuel. So it looks like, let's see here, we're going to close this so it's easier to read on the left hand side of the screen. So it looks like the bunch of cars that were 1 lap down have stayed out, as you can see the ticker at the bottom showing all the cars on pit road getting service completed. So next time by, I'll really tell the tale if the cars that came in and pitted already, who are 1 lap down, were caught 1 lap down because they pitted, whether they or not they will be able to take more tires, or if they'll come back down pit road, or if they'll stay out and take a wave around hoping for an early caution. Based on that, what the speed he is traveling, looks like James Nelson in his auto serve number 75 was the lucky dog that time by, and all the pit stops are completed. So it looks like Brendan Mathia will be second on track, but that is changing because I believe the 15 car pitted before pit road was open, so that should put him penalize him and put him to the back. Now here's where we see if who comes down pit road in the group of cars that were trapped one lap down. So looks like everyone is going to come down and take tires. All these guys who were back on the lead lap, taking potentially a wave around, will come back down pit road to take tires. So that will force them to be one lap down again, of course, obviously, now that the leader has gone back by them. As they all head off of pit road here. There they go. So when all is said and done, the race leader of this event should be the number 99. And then outside him will be last week's runner-up, Kenneth Peck, and then Alan Bledsoe in third. So what it looks like to me is everyone who finished on the podium will restart this race in podium positions, even the same ones that they finished last week. So we're just going to take a quick step away for a quick second here. We'll be right back and to get you set for stage number 3 and the run to the finish of the Night Owl Sows 225 on the SimWorld Racing Network, All-American Racing League race number 9 of the 2024 Cup season.
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Welcome back to the Texas Motor Speedway. The field has doubled up as we are getting set to go back green here in the Night Owl Sows 225 on the SimWorld Racing Network. My name is Nathan Christensen. So glad you could join us here tonight for this one. Like I said, from the Texas Motor Speedway, 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 21% humidity, clear skies, and 8-mile-an-hour winds are what we got here tonight for you as the field gets set to go back green at the completion of caution number 3. Only 3 cautions tonight, one early in the race, and then we had the 2 stage breaks. So 99 of Brennan Mathia will lead the cars into the Geico restart zone, and just like that, the green flag is out, and we are back racing here in Texas. Keeping an eye back here a little further in the pack. You got the 41, the 82, the 8, the 54. Battling it out. There, the 54 looks to the inside of the 8 as they head on down to the 54. So early race dominator, Larry Stubblefield in his number 82 Night Owl Sows machine is going back to work after starting in the 10th spot on the restart. He's got his sights set back on front of the field, the top of the scoring pile, and he's got his work ahead of him. He's got work ahead of him to do. He's currently running in 6th, tracking down the number 38. Out the front there, that's a little better view, not for that. 53 laps to go, 52 this time across the line for Brendan Mathia as he leads the way. But Larry Stubblefield, man on a mission after restarting, like I said, in 10th, up to 6th here early in stage number 3. There's a view back from the Barnett machine at the 82 Stubblefield machine. Barnett driving his number 38 Speed Society Chevrolet Camaro. He's chasing. He's also got a car in front of him looking to make a move as he's chasing down the number 28 Abilene machine of Phoenix winner Kelly Thomas. Oh, 2 cars getting loose there off the turn before it looks like the 5 machine of Green and the 91 of Hoots. Now they're 3 wide with the 2 car on the inside. Do that one here as they head on down to 1 and 2. Watch them through 1 and 2 and off of 2 is where things got a little bit dicey, I think. That time. It might have been a different map. But either way, they were able to get things straightened out and headed back in the right direction. Unfortunately, the 5 is headed in the wrong direction of the scoring pile on this. He's got cars shuffling by him on the inside. Back up front, the 99. Now the leader. And he is continuing to pull away here in the early going. About half a second lead over Alan Bledsoe there on the 42. The 28 into the wall, into the 54. Everyone's able to continue. A little mini damage on the outside of that 28. That was a pretty good contact with the outside wall there. Let's see if that didn't get him a 2X, but definitely made contact with the wall and then with the 54. Said Gregory Robinson had problems. He went off track. Let's see what happened there. Oh, just gets too many tires on the grass and is not able to keep that car under control. Slides through pit road and takes out the pace car. Resets to pit road, so he is now on pit road. But we'll keep an eye up front here. Under 50 laps to go, and that's the lead. First to second right there. 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place now in the screen. As I say that, looks like Larry Stubblefield's able to make a couple more passes, and he's now got a stranglehold on the 4th place spot, looking to make a move around the 16 of Kenneth Pack. Down the front straightaway, not quite 2x2 yet, but looking to make a move here on the bottom side of corner entry, able to get inside that number 16 there on corner entry. Doesn't really put up much fight, that 16 on the outside. It's definitely a little bit slower around that outside. Keep the momentum up, but the bottom is definitely the quick way around as they work their way down into turn number 3. So Larry's about 1.5 seconds off the back bumper of the first place car and 1.2 off a second. So he's got some work to do. Cut into that lead here, make some good laps, some good qualifying type laps here. As the tires start to go away, might lose a little speed, but he's definitely been the car to beat, and I don't think that's changed, even though he had to start back a little further on this restart.
Mic off. Mic on.
Keep an eye on this battle here. We got to move to the inside now by the 54. Inside Kenneth Peck. Can he hold it? Do the trioval. They're still side by side down into turn number 1. Again, the middle top groove kind of gives up on entry, so you got to slow the car down to make sure you can get it turned. It's a good run off of the corner, but not able to check back. Oh, makes a little love tap. Hey, don't forget about me back here in the 16 Prism Healthcare car. Kenneth Peck in that number 16. He's chasing down the 54 now as they work off of turn number 4. Back up front. Number Fia continues to be the car in charge as he works his way down into turn number 1 and 2. Good cars still caught one lap down after caution there. You can see Snyder, Hoots, Harris, Boone, Osborne, all one lap down after that caution. Just a bad timing pit stop cycle-wise. Wasn't able to get back out in front of the leaders, and then the leaders didn't have to pit, so that didn't help either. As they work their way off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway, the lead group, 99, 42, 82, 54, 16. The top 5 as they work their way into turn number 4 and 4. Curtis S. pushing pretty hard to keep on that back bumper of the 82, but the 82's just been so good here recently. Great run the past couple of weeks has got him on the top of the point standings as he looks to maybe pick up win number 3. But the man up front, he's also looking for his 3rd win of the year, Brendan Mathia in the 99. Winless so far on this year, but has a couple of good runs to support his season so far as the number 42 of Alan Bledsoe. Kenneth Peck still he too also winless on the season, but again, a couple of strong results have kept him right in the championship chase. Greg Barnett, gets a little loose off the corner, able to regroup and keep it headed in the right direction, but he's running there in the 6th spot. Behind him, the Moza butt kicker, number 41, and Michael Kurtz now holding on there to 7th. Behind him, in amongst all those lap cars, is that 15, Cinema Racing Network 15 of Dave Hare, and right behind him for position is the 8 of the other Dave Lafano, and then all those cars in between there, the 26, the 27, the 91, those are all cars that have been stuck one lap down. Way loose off the corner for the 91. Tries to come back up, but that door was closed by the 8. Pretty aggressive move there to try to get back up to the top group. Not able to get it done by the 91 as the 8 car, like I said, was there on his outside. So he'll slip in behind him and continue on his way. I guess that's essentially the battle right there for the lucky dog if the caution were to come out with Chad Snyder and Cameron Harris, currently the first 2 cars in the lucky dog battle with the 91 there behind him. Now Cam Harris looks to the inside of the 41, tries to put a move on him, see if he's able to successfully do that off of turn number 4. He's kind of holding up on the inside line as Dave Hare had a good run on the front end. So like I said, Michael Kurtz on the lead lap. He's now being challenged by that 15 car, who is another lead lap car off of turn number 2. We'll see if those guys will go to battle in turn 3. It looks like the 15 drops back a little bit as he's under attack from the 8. They work their way into turn 3 and 4. Side by side, door to door. This is the battle everyone wanted to watch after a bit of an incident last week. Last week and a couple weeks ago, these guys, it's like there's magnets in these 2 cars. They're definitely always together on track, and they usually bang doors. Not intentionally, of course, but enough to make some exciting racing, as there you saw the 3 car get loose on corner exit. That easily allowed the 15 to get by him. There's another battle between 2 lap cars mixed in with the number 8 and the 26 of Chad Snyder, battling right now for about the 14th and 15th position. We'll take a look back up front here as the leader, Brendan Mathia, continues to lead the way in his number 99 Camaro. But the 42 has got company as the number 82 has closed the gap between himself and Alan Bledsoe, as he is now just a mere 2 to 3 car lengths behind that 42 on the exit of turn number 4 as we complete lap 116. 34 to go as the move is being made. There you can see the 82 drives to the bottom. Is he able to get the move done off of turn 2? He certainly is. The Sim World Racing Network AARL points leader, the 82, Larry Stubblefield, up into 2nd spot there. Currently running 1.6 seconds behind. Here's a view up to the old 99 car there running in first. So bit of a gap between him and the 99, but we'll see. Keep an eye on the distance and see if he's able to track him down and how long it takes him if he can do it. Let's take a look inside the wheelhouse of the Larry Stubblefield machine there. He has cool, calm, and collected behind the wheel of that number 82 as he enters turn number 3. Let's take a look here at the lap times of the top 3 cars here. So that time by, Stubblefield is the quickest of the 3 cars. As we have a car on pit road, looks like Kelly Thomas is heading down pit road. With 32 laps to go in this one, this could be the start of pit stops potentially. Obviously, we've seen those guys go a little bit further than that last time, but we'll see how that plays out as these cars, the top 3, come back across the start-finish line. We'll see the speed breakdown this time. That time, Brendan was the quickest with a 30.991. Not much quicker, but enough to keep that red number red. So let's see here. Oops, not that one. We'll go down and we'll go to, let's see here. So 43, 45 laps last time was the cars. 45 was the cars that made it the furthest without having to pit. So that's to give you an idea of the pit window. We're 28 laps into this run after the last time they pitted, so just over halfway approximately. So definitely not going to be able to make it to the end of this one. As I say that, Riley Hoots in his number 91 hits pit road there on the bottom of your screen, and we'll see. We'll keep an eye on these guys to see how they're making out. Got a pass there, as you saw on the board. Pack is able to get around the 54 of Curtis S, and it looks like Bledsoe, Mathia, and Stubblefield all down pit road. Pit road is getting busy. Let's take a look at the pit road camera. There they all are, heading down pit road. This is just going to be a matter of what pit crew can perform the best as they all hit their pit boxes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mathia had to back up, so that's going to cost him. That could be the difference between leaving the pits with the lead or being second. Everyone getting service. All the cars still funneling down. And just like that, the 82 off of pit road. He's the first car off. Then we're going to see the 42 and the 99 drag race. And then that's the 54. So your leader now on pit road. That leaves Dave Lafano out on track, currently in the leading position. Now see how much longer he goes. But the pit stops for most of the field have been completed. Just 4 cars yet to pit. As I say that, 2 of those are on pit road. That is being Barnett and Pack. So that leaves Tyrone Yo and Dave Lafano out on track. Still to pit here as we get to the late stages. 28 laps to go here from Texas. The Night Owl shows 225. And just checking my scoring pylon, looks like no issues with speeding penalties for anyone, so no black flag showing on the scoring monitor at this point. So that's good news for those guys who have pitted, but still leading the way. David Lafano in his number 8. As I say that, he makes the pit road turn. He will be headed down pit road. Will Tyrone Yo follow him? Looks like Tyrone Yo will hit pit road. So the last 2 lead lap cars both come down pit road to get their final stops of the event. There you see them on the right as the field streams by on the left. So that will put Larry Stubblefield back to the top of the scoring pylon. He works his way off of turn 4 and will take over the lead right here as he will go around Dave Lafano on pit road, and he is your new leader. Second place should be Brendan Mathia and then Alan Bledsoe. And it is a 6-second lead for the number 82. Now we're going to pull this up because I want to see, let's see here, pit stop time. So there's the pit stop times from the pit stops just before. I think we have to wait a few more laps to be able to see the pit stop times from this last pit stop. But from what I can see, Larry was only in pit stop was only 10.1 seconds. So that tells me he might have only taken 1 set of tires to Brendan's 2 set of tires, because everyone else's pit stops 16.7, 15.8, a 14.75 and a 14.57. The times of the top 5. So it makes me think that Larry only took 2 tires on that last stop, made sure to get the car full of fuel, but definitely a 2-tire stop last time down pit road. So the guy who started from the pole continues to lead the way here as we get our under 25 laps to go this time around. As Larry continues to lead the way down the back straightaway.
Mic off. Mic on.
Let's take a look at the time delta between the top 2 cars. So as you can see, the 99 is closing the gap there. It's down to 6.21 seconds last time by compared to 6.4 5 laps prior to that. So definitely closing the gap a little bit, but I'm not sure if 21 laps would be enough to close that distance because those numbers are not closing quick enough, I don't think. Let's take a look here at the speed chart this time around. So Bledsoe the quickest that time out of the 3. Larry second, Brendan is third out of those guys. So definitely, if he only took 2 tires, it is not a disadvantage yet, that's for sure. Let's bring up the battle box here. And we'll have to make this a little bigger so that we can see back far enough. Again, one more adjustment, I think. There it is. So there is the difference in the top 5 cars. That's compared to the leader. So Larry's pretty much 6.3 seconds after his pit stop, and the gap has not changed yet. Keep an eye on that though, we'll keep that up on the screen, and we'll also bring up just to give you an idea here of the gap. There you can see the gap between first and third. Larry just going into the middle of 1 and 2 as those guys are just going across. So definitely a lot of ground to make up for the second and third place cars at this point. With only 18 laps to go, I don't think we're going to see that without a caution, but there's your second and third place cars with the 54 car running in fourth, getting loose off of the corner there at that angle, and then we have the 27 inside the 15. Again, not a battle for position due to the 27. Running in 6th there. Behind him, the Speed Society 38 of Greg Barnett under attack potentially from the 41. Michael Kurtz this time down the front straightaway. They battle it out going into turn number 1. Kurtz to the inside. Can he make the move? Stick off of turn number 4. Pushes up a little in the center of the corner. They're still side by side down the back straightaway as the 38 noses out ahead and gets the run into the turn 3. Back down the front straightaway. Continue to battle it out. Back up front to 82. Larry Stoutfield in the time zone of his own as he now has a 6-second lead. So the lead has gotten smaller there over the last couple of laps, but nothing I don't think he's quite worried about yet. It's still quite a big gap there between the first and second place cars. So there you see it down from So there it is, 6.1, 6.2. Not really making too much hay while the sun shines on this one, unfortunately. So looks like Larry's going to have control of this race right to the end. 14 laps to go, that is, as he continues to flex his muscle and show that he will be the car to beat this season in the All-American Racing League. Like I said, going for his third win tonight. Hopefully he can pick up that victory and boost his points lead in this one. I guess the only thing he might be disappointed with at this point of the race is the fact that he only got one stage point in stage 2. He pitted earlier than everyone. We can see that here on this chart. He pitted on lap 71, and everyone else was able to stretch it out to 92. So he finished that stage in 10th, only getting one stage point. So that might be the only thing that he could possibly be upset with at the end of this one. And here, just switching to this chart there, that shows you the pit stop crew length of time that they worked on the car. So there you see the 10.1 seconds. Again, what I'm assuming is fuel on one side of tires on that machine, helping propel him to his current 5.75 second lead. So definitely the lead shrinking, but not at a pace that will be quick enough for battle here at the end of the race. So all Larry has to do from this point on is hope for no cautions and continue to drive the way he has been, because it's gotten him back in front after starting about 9th or 10th on the stage 2 restart and stage 2 there, the restart to start the race. But so far it's been all Larry all the time here tonight, as he is got a lap car looking to his inside. That's the 01 Kyle Porcello, getting himself 1 lap back. He is now 41 laps down. In this one, earlier incident had him on pit road for an extended period of time. But still turn laps, trying to make the best of a cruddy situation. But, let's take a look here as we watch Larry pull away here, or continue to lead here towards the end. But Brendan Mathia, here he is, 5.6 seconds off the lead now, so got it down to a manageable 5.6 seconds. Just kidding, under 10 laps to go. Third place right now, the 42 NTD machine Chevrolet Camaro of Alan Bledsoe. Kenneth Pack, last week's second place finisher in his 16 Prisma Health machine. And then Curtis S. in his 54 will be the 5th place runner right now tonight. And then behind him, the Sim World Racing Network 15, the Chrome machine of Dave Lorfano. Greg Barnett currently running 7th in his Speed Society number 38. Michael Courage driving the butt kicker Mosa machine, being attacked by the number 26 of Chad Snyder, who is 1 lap down at this point, so not a pass for position. Behind him in 9th place, is Kelly Thomas in that Haviland number 28 Ford. And then rounding out the top 10 on the track right there is the number 75 Auto Serve machine of James Nelson. But back up front, continuing to lead the way, is that number 82, no change at the top of the board. Down to 5.3 seconds with 6 laps to go this time across the board. So, like I said, he's either going to have either an epic fail on his part or a caution by someone else to tighten up this field and give himself a challenge at the end. But like I said, the only disappointing part of his night up to this point is maybe only scoring 1 point in stage number 2. Not a bad night at the track when you can have that be the worst part of your evening. But as he works his way off of turn number 4, this time by 5 fingers in the air from the starter, 5 laps to go for the number 82. Just keep an eye there as we're down to 5 laps to go. Still Stubblefield, Mathia, Bledsoe, Pack, and Curtis S. Greg Barnett, Hara, Michael Kurtz, Kelly Thomas, James Nelson, And then you have Tyrone Yo running in 11th, who was just able to get his lap back after being lapped there in the middle of the run. He's able to get his lap back as the 75 is definitely backing down his, or the 82, sorry, definitely backing down his pace, not wanting to wear anything out by any means. So it looks like Dave Lafano had to make an unscheduled stop here on lap 140. Let's see if we can find a replay of what happened. Oh, just up, hard contact with the wall, then hard contact with the inside wall. So not the way Dave wanted his night to finish. I'm assuming he had to come around and got the meatball flag. So that is what's put Dave Lafano back in 17th spot, 2 laps down. So not the ideal position he wants to be in, but back up front, the guy in the catbird seat, the number 82 machine, Night Owl. So is 82. Larry Stubblefield continues to lead us down the back straightaway, coming back around to 2 laps to go. I was going to say that we could have a battle for second spot on the track. There they are, down the back straightaway, not quite side by side yet, but they look to make it that way as they enter. Bledsoe on the top side, we're in the middle, and Mathia on the bottom, not able to get it done that time, but here they go down the front straightaway. To turn 1 and 2 side by side. Can the top side momentum help Bledsoe clear the number 99 down the back straightaway? Able to get it done side by side. Into turns 3 and 4. A little bit of momentum on the top side for the 42 as Larry Stubblefield has crossed the line, taking the white flag. We're going to keep our eye here on the battle for second. This time across the line, it's Bledsoe up into second. Turn 1 and 2, Bledsoe on the high side, loses some ground but able to use a bit of momentum to get back by him on the top side. Can he do it down the back straightaway? Side by side they go down the back straightaway. We'll keep it here as Larry Stubblefield brings it off of turn number 4 to collect his 3rd checkered flag of the season, but all eyes are on the battle for second as the 99 and the 42 side by side off of turn 4. The 99 gets loose, slides it through the infield. Who's going to take it? Looks like Bledsoe will pick up the 2nd place. Brendan will finish in 3rd, but tonight's winner, the 82 Larry Stubblefield Night Owl So's machine, will pick up the victory here from Texas. So tonight, like I said, tonight's winner, Larry Stubblefield in his number 82, will pull himself down to victory lane, and we will get an interview here in a minute. Let me just see if we can get some guys to talk to us. Hey, Brennan, it's Nathan in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Brennan sliding across the line in 3rd place after picking up the win last week. Not a bad finish for you. How did the race play out for you tonight?
It was up and down. Strategy call didn't go good in the first stage, and then the second stage it worked out for me, and I got into a really good position. I don't know how you net 9 seconds on pit road. It is what it is, and I'm guessing there was a 2-tire strategy call. I mean, that's the only conclusion I can come up to, and the tires didn't wear like I thought they would. So, yeah, I don't know why it snapped on me at the end, so that's a bit frustrating. Felt like I had a car in contention of winning, or at least getting second, and is what it is.
All right, well, congrats on the 3rd place, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, that was 3rd place finisher in the 99, Brendan Mathia. And now we'll go and see if we can get a word with runner-up Alan Bledsoe in his number 42. Hey, Al, it's Nathan in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Nathan. Yeah, I got a copy.
After a big 2nd place run tonight, has to be happy with that results, I would think.
Well, yeah. Larry had the field covered with his big 2-tire strategy. I don't know how he was running so fast on 2 tires, but whatever. I mean, congratulations on your third win. But yeah, it was a fun battle between me and Brendan for second there at the end. We were just going at it and having a lot of fun with it, but like it's a little frustrating that a strategy is what made that a almost what feels like a non-factor that battle. Did a really good job, a much better job saving my rears in that last run, and was able to battle Brendan for that second spot. But dang, wish I had enough for the first.
Well, it's not the end of the world, I don't think. A strong second place tonight, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, Nathan.
That was second place finisher tonight, Alan Bledsoe, and now we'll see if we can get a word with tonight's winner on his third win of the season, Larry Bledsoe. Larry Stubblefield. Hey, Larry, it's Nathan. You got a copy?
Hey, yep, I got you.
Congrats on the big win. I definitely think your last pit stop and your pit strategy has put those guys behind you by 6 seconds off of pit road, and that's pretty much what sealed your win for you tonight.
Yep, I finished 10th in stage 2, and it made me mad, so I figured I'd win the race.
Well, I was saying to the viewers as you were running off those laps at the end, I said Larry's probably biggest disappointment is he only got 1 stage point in stage 2.
Yeah,
But if
I
that's
heard you saying it, so I made sure and said it this time.
if that's the worst problem on the night, I guess you had a pretty good night. So who do you want to thank for helping you out and getting your third win of the season?
Definitely my wife and my daughter watching, and my family watching. My parents are watching, and Boone, he went ahead and put Night Owl Sows as a sponsor of the race, and it's hard to let anybody else win a Night Owl Sows race. So
that's fair enough.
it's
Well,
pretty good motivation.
all right. Congrats on your third win of the year, and we'll see you next week.
Alrighty, thank you for doing this.
No problem. All right, that was tonight's winner, Larry Stubblefield. And like I said, a little disappointed he didn't get more than 1 stage point in stage 2, but at the end of the day, a win is what he's really looking for. Lots of playoff points too added to his total, so that's pretty good. Let's see here if we can get the results on screen for you before we sign off for the night. So there you see the results of the Night Owl Sows 225 from Texas Motor Speedway. Larry Stubblefield picks up the win by 5.2 seconds on a two-tire pit stop choice there late in the race, opening up the big gap, and then Brendan Mathia getting loose off of turn 4, unfortunately giving up that second spot to teammate Alan Bledsoe, but a strong top 3 run for Brendan and Alan tonight. Kenneth Pack backs up last week's second place finish with a 4th tonight, and Curtis S. finds himself in the top 5 with a 5th. Greg Barnett in his 38 brings it home 6th. Dave Hillbilly Hara in the 15 SimWorld Racing Network machine brings it home 7th. Kelly Thomas has a great 8th place finish tonight. Michael Kurds in 9th, and James Nelson in his number 75 finishes 10th. Tyrone Yo, after getting his lap back late there, passing Larry in that run, will finish in 11th. Cameron Harris, Chad Snyder, Riley Hoots, Tom Osborne, and Michael Boone all finish 1 lap down to the field. Dave Lafano finishes his number 8 machine finishes in 17th after his late race contact with the wall. Then Charlie Dickey finishes 28 laps down, having some difficulty himself in the middle of the race. And then let's see what we got behind them. Kyle Purcell, 41 laps down after an early race incident, and Greg Robinson after his slide through the grass in hard contact with the pit wall resulted in him finishing 50 laps down, unfortunately. But tonight, great race here from Texas. Want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Glad you could make us part of your Tuesday. We will be back next week. Let's take a look here before I make a mistake. Next week we head to Talladega, so 90 laps from the High Bank 2.66 mile super speedway, Talladega Motor Speedway. Lawn or Care will be the sponsor, Lawn Care, will be the sponsor next week, and we'll see if Dave Lafano can bounce back after a few bad runs to pick up his third super speedway race of the year. So tune in next Tuesday night about 8:25 Eastern Time, and we will bring you race number 10 from the All-American Racing League season. My name again is Nathan Christensen. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight in Texas. Shout out to Mike Boone for putting up the sponsorship of the race, for bringing this broadcast to you tonight. Thanks to Night Owl Sows for letting us put their name on it, and we will see you next Tuesday night.